Welcome to Derek's World of Motorcycling. I'm Derek, and today I'll be taking you guys around my Kawasaki H2 750 Triple. This is a 1974 Kawasaki H2. Now back in the day, these were known as Widowmakers, as many of them ended up hurling over-enthusiastic owners into roadside furniture. I bought it in October 2022 from a guy in the Orkney Islands of all places. Now that was a road trip worthy of its own video. But all is not what it seems with this bike. It's a H2B model, but with the tank, seat and purple colour of the later C version. These changes were commissioned by the previous owner. I think they enhanced the look of the bike. What do you think? The inside of the fuel tank was surprisingly rusty. I cleared it using electrolysis. I also added a fuel tank strap as the seat was the only thing holding the tank down. The airbox trumpet was also missing, so I added it for completeness. As is usually the case with classic bikes, there were a few snags to iron out. The major issue was that all the carburetors leaked, so all of the carb float needle sets needed replacing. After a few more shakedown rides, it was evident that fuel was still seeping from the carbs. I suspected that the fuel levels in the carb float bowls were slightly too high, causing them to overflow. Increasing the float height by 1 mm seems to have fixed the problem. Also, clutch drag was excessive, meaning that the engine would stall with the clutch pulled in. This was solved by adjusting the clutch cable and clutch release lever and slightly increasing the engine idle speed. The bike came with Dunlop Gold Seal tyres that used to be fitted as standard. The rear one was worn and needed replacing, but I decided to replace both with Hyde Now tyres due to their increased speed rating and improved road holding. The right hand side exhaust was dented, so I took it to S&T Electroplate in Bristol, who did a fantastic repair job. The gear lever linkage had to be adjusted because changing down was very hit and miss. The swing arm paint finish was badly chipped, and the previous owner had painted the centre stand, side stand and exhaust brackets by hand, so these were all sent off for powder coating. The bike has patina in places, but it's appropriate for its age. The bike is great to ride on the open road, its performance is properly sportive, and that triple roar is unmistakable. Even the braking performance isn't too bad considering its age. On the downside, it's not so good around town due to the shuntiness of the engine at low speeds. This is a known issue with H2s, but it's not as if I'm going to commute or go on foreign tours with the bike. In other words, it's a characteristic that I can live with.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
The segment that lays bare the anxiety associated with cold starting a classic bike. It's time for the Kickstart Challenge. The H2 is the first entrant on the leaderboard and demonstrated a very respectable reluctance to cold start, requiring a total of 7 full kicks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.